Welcome back. We are ready to kick off the second part of today's agenda with a deep dive into the importance of creating unforgettable experiences. Let's spend some time exploring why unforgettable experiences matter and what they look like for different kinds of customers and brands. We'll also discuss how brands can move closer to achieving this goal. I have a few examples to share, plus an exciting new development to announce, the Emplifi Index. Later, we'll hear from 3 guest speakers, Timothy Armo, who is the founder and former CEO of FanBytes, Katie Leeson, CEO of Relentless Media, and a special guest from TikTok. But first, I want to ask you to think about an amazingly unforgettable experience you have had with a brand. You can share it in the chat window or just think to yourself about why this positive experience made such a favorable impression on you. Unforgettable sounds like something worth striving for, but how do we shape these moments with understanding and intention? When I look around at some of the brands I know well, I see some common characteristics. The experience always begins with shared values between the customer and the brand. Unforgettable experiences convey authenticity. They tap into powerful emotions like surprise and delight, and we're all emotional buyers after all. These experiences come from relatable brands, ones with distinct human-like personalities. Apple comes to mind, or Patagonia. And most importantly, unforgettable experiences build trust. As we'll see with 3 familiar brands in a moment, an unforgettable experience can be something that is extraordinary, insightful, near effortless, or bold and creative. And sometimes it is a little bit of each. Let's take a look at some key business trends to see why brands need to set the bar so high with their CX efforts. What's really driving the need for brands to provide these amazing experiences? I see 4 trends unfolding. First is the constant pace of digital innovation. Emerging channels represent new opportunities to engage audiences. Savvy brands embrace new technology quickly to find out what works and capture mind share. So we have constant innovation, which leads to rising customer expectations. Each new memorable experience we have with a brand creates an expectation for other companies to do the same. If an airline delights me with easy booking and unrivaled service over my social channel of choice, I'm going to expect that experience from the next brand I encounter, even if it's something completely different, like buying a pair of running shoes. In a recent Emplifi survey, we learned that 68% of US consumers currently use or would like to use social media to engage with brands. As Mark said earlier, if you're not able to run the entire customer journey on social, you're probably not meeting or exceeding your customers' expectations. Now, if I'm your customer, I'm going to expect the best experience, and yet I may not give you my full attention to your brand now or ever. This is the third trend, which is companies are facing intense competition for limited attention. People only have so much time in a day or night, and they are bombarded with distractions, mostly from their digital devices. To stand out, your brand has to go beyond the basics and provide something extraordinary. The fourth trend affecting customer experience is a growing emphasis on trust. With digital resources at your fingertips, consumers of all ages have become incredibly discerning when it comes to making purchases online. Gen Z in particular wants to buy from brands they trust. In fact, 65% research a product's origin before purchasing, and 63% trust recommendations from friends more than any other source. I think the message here is brands cannot hide their true colors in this world. We have to communicate our purpose and show we are honest, real, and trustworthy. And we do this by providing unforgettable experiences. Let's take a look at 3 companies navigating these trends admirably. When we looked across our community of brands doing this right, we came up with 3 examples worth exploring. Let's see how they managed to create exceptional customer experiences, each in their own way. We'll start with a digital music brand you probably know, Spotify. Spotify has been incredibly disruptive in the way we consume music, and the company's marketing team has done some really creative work. Some years back, Spotify launched its Wrapped program. By leveraging customer data in a smart way, Spotify was able to create your year in review. By highlighting the user's particular preference, their favorite artist, the number of songs they listened to, and the time they spent on the app, Spotify was able to connect with its user at a personal level. And then they enabled users to share their year-end review with friends across communities. The annual #Wrapped campaign remains an unforgettable experience for Spotify users, and we see buzz across social media every December when the campaign launches again. Great job, Spotify. Next up, we have a snapshot from the cosmetics industry with Sephora. Sometimes the unforgettable part happens not as part of a marketing campaign, but after a purchase is complete. Sephora is a leader in the world of beauty and forward-thinking brand in the way it uses digital technology. It's also a leader in customer care, and I say this from a personal experience. Back in 2020, I placed an order for some makeup. A few days later, I received a notification that my package was delivered. I went to the mailbox and nothing was there. I waited a few more days, and when the package still did not appear, I contacted the company. I was expecting a lot of back and forth, but imagine, to my surprise, when the agent reordered my items for delivery the following day, no questions asked. I couldn't believe it. This is an unforgettable experience, and I've been a loyal Sephora customer ever since. For a third example, I've selected a company that's redefined the travel experience for its loyal customers, Emirates. You may know Emirates Airlines as an award-winning airline with a modern hub in Dubai, acclaimed for its operational excellence. In 1992, the company was at the forefront of innovation around in-flight entertainment, being the first to put personal TV screens on the back of every seat. In 2021, this airline renewed its commitment to give passengers even more control over their travel plans with added choice and flexibility options. Already loved by many loyal passengers, Emirates then made a new customer promise in May of this year: fly better. This new hospitality strategy aims to deliver a consistent customer experience on the ground or in the air. I am in awe of this airline's track record for innovation and commitment to its customers. I just wish I could fly with them more often. So it's easy to see how these brands are doing some pretty exceptional things for their customers. What can other brands do to emulate the level of excellence? The only way to improve the experience your brand gives its customers is to measure it and then track the performance over time. To this end, I'm excited to unveil the Emplifi Index today. Our new index leverages Emplifi's extensive marketing and care data set, so you can benchmark how your brand is doing versus the rest of the industry. Take Sephora, for instance, who scores very high in the care category, which is not surprising given my unforgettable experience. The data provided by the Emplifi Index enables you to target your strengths and maximize your assets to reach your audience more effectively. We're delighted to give marketers and care professionals this free tool to measure their own success. And based on the results, Emplifi can make recommendations for how each brand can improve. So check out the Emplifi Index soon and let us know what you think. At this time, we're going to invite a few guest speakers to the summit to talk to us about new platforms and what attracts young customers to them. When my daughters first showed me TikTok, I was like, what is this? The new Musical.ly? Back in 2018 or 2019, TikTok felt like a place where the youngsters hung out, posting and sharing short dance clips or lip syncs. Fun content, but nothing too meaningful. But boy, have things changed. Last year, TikTok was the most visited domain, knocking Google off the top spot. Things have gotten serious for TikTok. Brands are all over it. Media outlets, don't tell me you guys haven't seen the Washington Post guy on TikTok. It has really become a special home for passionate influencers and content creators. Today, TikTok's appeal spans different generations. It's not just a place for young people. The over 50 market share keeps on growing. It's a creative space, and it has a reputation for being a positive, fun platform. TikTok offers brands a unique opportunity to grow their engagement and drive sales via social media with their super smart algorithm and highly personalized and innovative approach to content. That's why earlier this year, we were so excited to announce Emplifi had become a TikTok marketing partner, which means we're able to give our customers the ability to manage, measure, and create exciting video content for their TikTok audiences, all from the Emplifi Social Marketing Cloud.